Well, I feel like at the moment I'm playing more golf than I am working. I am truly living my best life. But today we have arrived to Wentworth Golf Club. I'm going to be playing with Georgia Hall, MBE. She is a professional golfer that plays on the European Tour. She also won the British Open in 2018, so she's an incredible female athlete, and she very kindly invited me to play along today with her and another couple of gentlemen. And so we're going to be going out, I believe, on the West course. That hasn't been confirmed, but that's normally where we play when we come to Wentworth. And so we're going to go into the changing rooms, drop our bags off, go to the range, hit a few balls, and then we'll get cracking with the day. And by the way, it is incredible. The weather is just insane at the moment. Like yesterday it was pouring it down raining, today it's 18-19 degrees sunshine. So I spoke to my friend Jack, who is also one of the pros here at Wentworth, and he said to me that the course is playing incredibly well at the moment, and so it should be a lot of fun. These are some of the nicest changing rooms you're going to get in golf here in the UK. A very nice environment to be after a game. Towels at the ready. Showers with Bamford products all lined up, ready to go. And little toilets over here. That is cracking. Get up there. Great effort. She's only going to sunk the birdie. Never gonna miss, is it? There's a smile. I was waiting for it. You're taking the par. Wow. Right, so just finished up, showered and freshened up after a fantastic day of golf. The weather was incredible. It was amazing to watch Georgia play. Just the way she strikes the ball, so pure. It never gets old watching a pro strike a golf ball. But I'm running a little bit late, so I've quickly freshened up. I've got my Louboutin sneakers on, Brilia 1949 trousers, Santos, a Boss Polo, and we're going to head to Piccolino's for an Italian. And I'm going to go and catch up with Neil, who is one of my best friends that I've not seen now in a couple of months. So we've got lots to talk about. This is what we're having for dessert. We've got the Nutella ice cream with biscotti on top. That is one hell of a dessert. Looking forward to getting tucked into that. Good boy. Good boy. Come on, Barkley. Well, good afternoon. I skipped the morning walk today because I needed to get a few things done in the office, but I've managed to get out this afternoon with the boys, and they're currently at my feet-ish. Not quite at my feet. Sorry, I keep on looking over here because I'm holding the phone with my other arm. But yes, today we're going to be heading to the farmhouse with our colleagues because Lyds and I are going to have a little bit of a teams day. We're going to grab some food, have a few drinks, and it's going to be a really nice way just to finish off the week. And then this weekend, very excitingly, this is the weekend that Newport Pagnell are going to be playing Littlehampton in the FA Vase Cup. Now, this is the first time in Newport's 59-year history that they've ever got to a competition at this level. And I know that I've mentioned a couple of times on my channel that I've been going to watch them at the local club, and it's amazing to see how far they've come. They've just made the whole town very, very proud. So it's going to be an amazing day. All of my friends and lots of people from my hometown where I grew up are going to be out. I think there's 7,000 tickets that sold this weekend. I'm really looking forward to that, but I do need to be a little bit sensible because it is on the Sunday and I do have a work event on the Monday. It's going to require a little bit of traveling, so I don't want to be too tired for that, but I'm looking forward to it actually. And then on Saturday, which is tomorrow, I'm not actually sure what Lyds and I have got planned, so I'm sure something will crop up and I'll end up documenting it here. But today is World Bee Day and I completely missed it. My team actually reminded me a week ago and I was like, yeah, I'll get something sorted for that, and I didn't. So here I am referencing it on my YouTube channel, and I do actually need to get out into the hive and do an inspection. They're very active today because I had a little look over there and they're all flying around. So I'll see if I can rummage through some bee content and get it out on the gram later on today. But I'm going to enjoy this walk because we're around about halfway through, and so far it's definitely nicer than woolly hat weather. Well, good morning. Today is D-Day. We're going to be heading down to Wembley to watch Newport Pagnell play in the FA Vase. Very excited about this morning. It's actually currently about 8 AM and I didn't vlog yesterday because A, Lydia was vlogging, and B, I had a lot I needed to get on with. I knew I'd do it quicker if I didn't have to worry about getting the camera out. So I checked the bees yesterday. They're all looking very well, very healthy. Really happy with the progress that they're making. The only thing that they're not doing yet is they're not waxing the super, which means that they haven't started the storage of any honey, like not even the first steps, but that could also be because of that patent design that's gone in. Some beekeepers experience their bees not wanting to use it, so I'm going to keep an eye on that, and it might be that I just stick a traditional box on top and then I can talk to the local bee association about using their extraction equipment so I can harvest it. But that's a conversation for another time. My cab's just about to arrive, as you can hear, so I'm going to jump on the train, head down to Wembley with the boys, and we'll go along for the journey.
Always talk about his gold shirt.
I might be 22%. Running on fumes right now. You ain't got one? Pat, hey, then we're getting in this, I'm wait. What are we doing here? Hey, what's that? I've just done mine. You are massive everywhere they go.
Fair play, lads.
Our little trip to Lyme Regis.
Yeah,
What do you think? I thought it was lovely.
yeah, it was good. Wow, what an incredible day yesterday. I did not expect the boys to take the win that easily. Littlehampton were definitely favourites, like at the bookies, they were like 2-1, and Newport were 4-1, so I think that says it all. And so they were definitely the underdogs, and so for them to have just dominated the game like they did yesterday was just so unexpected, and I'm so happy for the boys. I bet they just had an incredible evening celebrating last night. We did also, so it was a great day. It would have been a lovely day anyway, regardless of the result, because it's just such a special thing to see them play at Wembley. But the fact that they took the win 3-0 just was the cherry on top. So we got back from London around about 7:30 p.m. So I had a fairly decent night's sleep, and we've got up early today, and as you can see, I'm suited, which means that we're going to be going to an event. We're heading down to Chelsea Flower Show. It's the first time I've ever been. Lyds has wanted to go for a very long time, so I said I'd accompany her, and it'd be interesting to check it out. I think today's trade day, so I'm not sure if everything's going to be set up, but we're definitely going to have a little mooch around and hopefully take lots of inspiration for the garden. You can hear the dogs running around in the background, and then we might grab some food in London afterwards. We're just going to go with the flow. We are, however, due rain, which means that I've got the umbrella, and that might shorten our trip, but we'll see. So let's head into London. We're just checking out Gladwell and Patterson Gallery. It's amazing to see all the bees at work. And a little Spidey as well coming out. Protecting his lupin. Wow, look at those like ladybird flowers. Enjoying this little wilderness. Sunset. Wow, look at that. It's incredible. I've just quickly jumped into Lydia's greenhouse because we have some trades in today that are making a little bit of noise. So I thought it'd be quieter and more enjoyable to listen to me ramble on in here. But yesterday we finished up with a very inspiring visit to Chelsea Flower Show. I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely over-delivered. There was so much there that I wasn't expecting, like furniture, statues. Guy Ritchie's kitchen was just insane. Like, it's such a cool and clever idea to have the curtain flaps that come down from the table and the heat source in the center, creating like a warm vacuum inside, meaning that you can stay warm while sitting out in the cooler evenings here in the UK. Absolute genius. And it looks like they're expanding and adding on to that design constantly with the pizza oven and the tents, etc. So if you didn't pick up in my video or see, it's called Kashmir Caveman Co. And they have, I think, wild kitchen, wild tent and wild table. I'm not sure if that's the right one, but they've got wild things. And brand only launched at Chelsea Flower Show in 2021. I think the lady said that they've been working on it for like 7 years. It actually cameoed in The Gentleman, and I do remember seeing it in there, and I didn't really think much of it. Not as in I didn't think much of what it was, but I just didn't really like register that could be something that he owned. I think they grilled a Wagyu steak on it in the film. So anyway, it was a fantastic day. We saw lots of familiar faces from the TV and also some incredible gardens. Like, it was so fascinating also bumping into some of the gardeners there and the designers and speaking to those. We got some great tips on aphids because we get lots of aphids on our roses, and the best way to kind of combat aphids really is to have plants and wildflower surrounding those areas where insects will essentially eat the aphids, and it's all part of the natural cycle. So we want to avoid having to treat and spray as much as we can. One of the tips that was given was to use fairy liquid in a water bottle. That's supposed to be quite effective. Also, some of our friends mentioned that the other day, so that's 2 people now that have told us about the fairy liquid and water trick. But ideally, we could have some wildflower that was situated near the areas where we're particularly getting hammered by the aphids, then that would naturally control that system. So I think that's something that I'm definitely going to look into and consider. I even made a suggestion to Lyds when we got home after the show that the actual beds that are situated at the end of her kitchen garden, they could just be wildflowers. They don't need to be herbs in there, because she has the raised beds and the herb pots in front of the greenhouse. They could definitely be used for wildflower. Not only would it be good for the bees, but it will also increase the insect population around the areas that we would love to have them. So it was very interesting, very educational and very inspiring. We actually didn't realise that we had to leave at 3 o'clock because the Queen was arriving at 3. So we had the day cut a little bit short, but for good reasons, of course. And so we only ended up spending a few hours there walking around and seeing bits and stuff. So we probably would definitely go back again, like this year, just because I think there was more to see. But I think we'll definitely be going next year, which I just wasn't expecting. When Lydia said, "Can you come to Chelsea Flower Show with me?" I was like, oh, do I have to? But I actually came back, really enjoyed it, and yeah, it was a great day out. So if you do get the opportunity to go, apparently on the main days, because we went on a press day, it's just crazy, like so much going on. So yeah, it's a great day out, and fingers crossed if you are going, you're gonna get some good weather, because at the moment it's very on and off. But today I'm shooting a campaign, or at least a part of the campaign for Boss, because soon I'm going to be heading to Brighton with Boss just for a day. We're going to be heading to the beach over there, so I'm going to get busy filming that, and I'm going to be wrapping up this video. It feels like this video is a little bit shorter than my normal ones, but it feels like we've also done quite a lot as well. So I hope you have enjoyed it, and as always, I'll be back next Wednesday, 5 PM. So have a great rest of the week. I will love you and leave you, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care, have a good one, peace.